Everybody, welcome to the Little Smiles Big Impact podcast. My name's Steve Grandizio. I'm the executive director and co-host of our podcast, along with my co-host, Jaden Kavetsky.
How's everybody doing today? We have a special guest today, ready to hear her story. Not only that, just bring joy to everybody's hearts to know somebody else's perspective. So,
And I love your smile sweatshirt you're rocking today.
thank you. Appreciate it. I had to rock it.
Represent, right?
Yeah, represent.
All right. Well, let's bring Claire Sharkey. Hey, Claire.
Hi.
Hi, Claire.
How are you?
Doing?
Good. How are you?
We're doing
It's
great.
good.
We're doing great. Claire, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? How old you are, grade you're in, a little bit about your story.
Okay. I am 14 years old. I'm turning 15 in November, and I'm going into 9th grade. I love theater, and I was born at 23 weeks and 5 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you were tell us about you. You were a twin.
Yeah, I was an identical twin. Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. I ain't gonna lie. I wish I had a twin. I'm gonna be honest.
And what's your twin's name, Claire?
Her name was Mary. She passed away after a couple 2 weeks after we were born, and while we were in the NICU. So yeah.
And Tev, what's the NICU for people who don't know?
The neonatal intensive care unit. It's where babies who are born prematurely go. If they're born prematurely, where babies go. Yeah.
And which hospital?
Abington.
Abington.
Yeah.
So so your sister Mary was how big were the two of you?
I was 1 pound 2 ounces when I was born. I don't know the exact weight of my sister, but she was a little bit bigger than me. So yeah.
Wow, 1 pound 2 ounces. What's
little baby?
Give me something. What's 1 pound 2 ounces? Like what is
Ooh.
to get reference?
That's a water bottle.
A water bottle. Yep.
Really, a water bottle. That's
Yeah.
wow. That's insane.
It may not even be a water bottle.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
maybe not even.
Wow.
It might be an iPhone.
It could be. You're right.
Crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, maybe somewhere between an iPhone and a water bottle.
Oh, you're such a little cute baby when you were 1 pound.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I probably was a big baby when that came out. I ain't gonna lie. I think it was about, I don't know. I gotta ask my mom, but I know it was pretty big.
But you were a twin, and tell us about your sister. Were you the older or the younger?
I was the older twin, but she was a little bit bigger than I was. So yeah, but I'm twin A.
Twin
Wow.
A.
And she passed away a couple weeks later.
Yes, 2 weeks, I think.
That's so sad. How tragic for your
Yeah.
parents. What? And tell us about I always hear twins having connections, finishing each other's sentences, those types of things. Even though you never met her, right? At 2 weeks old, you don't remember that. Do you have that connection?
I think I do. I have that connection, but not in the way with finishing each other's sentences. I definitely think I have a connection when I do when I go into audition rooms, because I'm big into theater. When I go into an audition room, or when it's opening night, I'm always like, Mary is going to be with me every step of the way while I'm in this process of dancing or singing or acting. So I think I have a connection that way. So yeah.
That's
awesome. I have a connection similar to my brothers. I lost my older brother in my car accident I was in, and I believe I had passed away, and he told me to come back to do what I got to do in life, have this opportunity to meet people like you and Steve. And me and Steve go way back too. I had leukemia Burkitt's when I was 5 years old, so I knew him since I was 5. But I can understand that connection. It's the bond and the feeling of it. It's like a ray of like shine off of you. You know,
Yeah,
that's how I feel with
definitely.
my brother.
Yeah,
I can agree.
And that's a good point. So even though your older brother Steven wasn't a twin,
Hmm.
do you feel like, because you have a therapy every week and all these things that you have to do you feel like Steven's with you? Is he
Oh,
pushing,
100%. By the
motivating
way,
you?
I also think he messes with me a lot too. Like some things like I'll notice things and I'm like, like me and my brother notice dragonflies. So we'll notice a lot of them even in like cold time. Like I don't know how that's possible, but I know I see signs a few times of my brother. But 100%, it's Steven. He was such a great brother, great person in general. So for me not to think that he wasn't going to be there, or even if he isn't here to witness, he's always in my heart to know what's going on. So I have a strong feeling like he's definitely always around. Like he's probably right next to me listening to right now, like 100%.
He may have been the technical difficulties, right, in getting on
Yeah,
today.
100%. Oh my god.
Just
Uh,
messing with you, messing with his little brother.
yeah, definitely is. But
Claire, do you get those? Do you have signs like that? I mean, again, you never really met your sister, but do you get signs that you feel like she's around?
yeah, yeah. I can't really place it, but definitely like when cardinals are around, I think of like
ooh,
family members. Definitely. Um,
mm-hmm.
I feel the same way.
My grandma
yeah,
does too.
yeah. Cardinals are a big one in my family. Of like, hey, we know they're with
It's
us.
the little things that catch our eyes to know, like, huh. And then once you like see it and see it and see it,
Yeah.
that's a huge sign.
Also, in some pictures, in some family pictures, there will be like these random rays of sunshine that just come down on
Wow,
in our pictures.
That's Mary.
So yeah, and yeah.
That's
wow.
Mary. Did I think you told me a story about the Miracle Ball, and we'll
hmm
get into today is a good day. But did, what happened at this year's Miracle Ball where there was a sign?
Oh, so I was dress shopping for our gala event, and each of
Okay.
my family members has a rose color, and so mine's yellow. My sister's Mary's is pink. And so when we walked into like Macy's or wherever we were shopping, it was just this like full length pink rose dress, like actual roses on it and like ruffles. And I was like, whoa, that's so like little things just kind of,
Just random, and that's
yep.
the best part about them, though. I ain't gonna lie, cause I just like the feeling of that moments, cause that's how I know that this person is by my side, no matter what.
Yeah, me too, definitely.
And
Definitely.
you know what? I mean, it would be great to kind of see how that came about. Like the employee at Macy's or wherever you went had to pick a particular dress to put on that mannequin
Oh,
when they did.
yeah,
Like there were things that happened, circumstances that
yeah.
led to that dress being there when you walked in,
Yeah.
and that's the one you wore for the gala,
Yeah,
right?
this year.
I'm gonna give you some pink and red action.
There, oh, there you go.
Uh-huh.
There's Mary.
Oh, yeah.
So, so tell us about today
There
is
you
a good
go.
day. Tell us
Um,
Yeah,
your parents started a foundation, right?
yeah, so three years after I was born in 2013, my mom decided and my dad decided to start Today's a Good Day, which helps support families in the NICU with financial struggles and like just support so they don't feel alone. Because I think we didn't really have during like my NICU stay and my parents, they didn't really have anybody that they could relate to. So I think Today's a Good Day helps as that like buffer of like we're here to support you because we can relate to your like situation.
That's amazing. And your parents have turned something tragic, obviously a really tragic moment in their life, into something really positive. What's the reach? How many like are they in hospitals? How many do you know how many families they help?
I don't know exactly how many families, but I know it's around 24 hospitals that Today's a Good Day helps around the like mostly around like Philly and like I think there's one in Michigan. I'm not that sure, like quite sure, but it's around here.
That's incredible. That's incredible. And yeah, you had mentioned to me kind of the everything happens for a reason.
Oh yeah.
And tell us a little bit about you having that mindset, because you've been through, even though part of the adversity was something you don't really remember. Tell us about that mindset and how that's been instilled in you.
I think that because of there wouldn't be a Today's a Good Day if like this didn't like this didn't happen to our family. So I always think of, well, if we weren't born, then there wouldn't be Today's a Good Day, or like if this didn't happen, then this wouldn't happen. So that's why I'm always like everything must happen for a reason, because yeah.
Wow. Now, if I could say one thing, like, what is your passion? What are you trying to chase for? What are your dreams?
First of all, while you think about that, we're like in Club Jaden here. I feel like we need music going.
we do. My fault. No, but
no,
yeah,
you're good. You're good.
What is your what is some goal you want to do in life? You want to achieve? You know.
I really love singing and acting and dancing and like theater, anything that involves theater. But like, I also love helping people and just love it. It's one of my favorite things. So definitely like acting, but also like social work and like therapy and stuff, because I think that really helps people and I can relate to some situations that people have. So
you're only 14. You exude the confidence of an actor.
Thank you.
Jeez, like I feel like I literally got chills because I'm like, yo, this mindset that she has right now is just like, oh my gosh, like how? I mean, it's not how, but it's like you're a miracle. Just know that you're a miracle.
You. Yeah, I think I've been through a lot more than other 14-year-olds my age have been through.
Oh yeah.
Have you been called a miracle? Because you really are. Like Jaden hit the nail on the head, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
You're living a life for your sister.
Yeah, I've been called a miracle a couple times.
Same here. You know,
Yep.
been through 2 tragics, and I can agree with you. At my age, just growing up from 5, not even 5, like 3 to 19 years old, I've been through too much, and you know, with God by my side, I don't gotta really worry about anything. I don't gotta fear none at all. I just gotta go with the flow and live life.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then you guys have that in common, having that faith. Talk about your faith a little bit and how that helps you.
So when I go to church, I always pray to like, when I pray, I'll be like, I pray for Mary and I pray for like my family who was like passed on, and I also sing at church, and perform there too. So, and I really think Mary's with me every step of the way when I go to church. So it's kind of like that extra, like, yes, I can do this because I'm going to do it for her and for my brother and all that.
And tell us about for your brother. Tell us about that part.
So when my brother was born in 2018, and he had a chromosomal abnormality. I think I don't know if I'm saying that right, but he was alive for 91 minutes. So we got to read him books and sing happy birthday. But I also, like, whenever I do something, I not only do it for Mary, but I also do it for my brother William.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
And you held him. How old were you? Trying to do the math.
8,
8 years
maybe
old.
7 or 8.
You got a mindset at that moment.
Yeah.
Especially the way you act. Nah, you probably were just 5 years old genius. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
So you have this. I mean, when you go to act or you try out audition or you get in front of a crowd and sing. Not only do you have Mary with you, but you have your brothers William.
Yeah.
You have William. Do you feel like you're like you can't fail? Like you're doing it for them too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I feel like
Sorry.
Oh, I feel like with whatever happens, it's like I'm still doing it for them. So yeah.
I like the discipline. I like the discipline.
And
I have to be motivated like that.
yeah, when you're doing it for them and they're there and do they give you strength? Have you had a lot of success in trying auditioning? I was going to say trying out because I'm more a sports person. Auditioning for plays.
Yeah, I think so. I think it gives me like another boost of confidence. I always like talk about confidence and how like you can do anything if you show confidence. So I feel like it gives me confidence is key. It gives me that extra like boost of energy and drive whenever I
like
audition.
the energy. I like the way you make it seem like it's not impossible. It might be hard for people, but I like how you make it. It's not impossible to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Jaden, you were telling me, talk about not impossible. You're in therapy this week. What were you learning to do?
So this week I was learning how to, because I use my signature at moments, because, I'm 19 now, I'm an adult, I got to sign myself for things, and just to learn how to write. But I was learning how to write and see what I can do, what I can write, hopefully get to the point where I can start writing out checks for Steve, you, like, we're going to do it all, we're going to have a fun time, like, but I've been working on that, also just been really trying with my trunk, like trying to get trunk control back. One of my goals is to sit in a vehicle and be able to drive around in a vehicle, and we're in the phase of working on it. My therapist mentioned a few things. I'm working on also trying to get like a push wheelchair. Hopefully, get to the point where I want to push myself, but just to be able to travel. Like I want to go to New York. I want to go to Jersey. I want to go to, just anywhere. Hopefully, just be able to. Besides bringing this 400-pound chair, that it's relaxing. Don't get me wrong, but it's hard to get around places and especially traveling and all that. So I'd rather just work on that so that in case of anything, I'd be able to do that and still have fun in life and never give up. That's all I gotta say. Just continue what you're doing, no matter what position you are. Like there's people worse than me, and it's sad to say, but some of these people are still doing a lot of things. You're gonna get made fun of. You're always gonna have haters. You're always gonna have good people. You're always gonna have great people. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta go with the flow, do you, and just pray. That's all it is. That's my big thing. I used to tell myself I didn't know how to. I would say I didn't know how to correctly pray, but it's not about being correct. It's just saying, just pretend like not pretend. God is like your friend. You just gotta talk to him, just normal, and do what you gotta do, and he'll accept what you ask, and he'll do what he's gotta do to try and chase your dreams and never give up. I still get
Reverend
to
Jaden.
that
I
point.
feel like we're
Sorry, yeah, I just get a little like motivated
No, you're
more.
great.
I
You're
try
great.
to. When I get to deep combos like that, trust and believe, I'm gonna say some words, and I even have to. My grandparents tell me the same thing. I have to fully lock in, get myself together. I'm working on eating healthier, all that, cause my big belly. I gotta slim that down, cause I eat good, but I gotta start eating healthy good. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, just
Well, and
just go for
you
it.
guys have so much in common. Obviously, the adversity. You both have lost
Yeah, I
siblings.
just
You
feel the
both
energy
have
off of you.
strong
You
faith.
don't even got to say
Yeah.
nothing. I feel
Yeah.
the energy. You have a good mindset.
Thank you.
Like I said, I feel the raves off of you. Like it hit me when you just explained, especially with siblings. Like I really understand that. Like
Yeah.
it's hard to get through some days, especially
Hmm.
not having your siblings. But I still have to deal with my little brother, and he's a pain in the butt. But
I have to deal
I
with my
love him
little
so.
sister too.
Oh God, yeah, the little ones is the vicious ones. So I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're. It's
Claire,
great
tell
to
us
just
about.
talk to you.
Oh, sorry, Jaden.
No, your turn, your turn.
Yeah,
I'm
Claire.
excited to get some.
Tell us about your acting. So tell like theater. Is that do you do sports? You do like what do you do outside of school besides that?
Um,
Anything?
Not really. I mean, a
You're
while
all
ago I did horseback riding and swimming, but now it's like only theater. Theater theater is my sport. Yeah.
yeah. I don't want to say only or just because that's a full time
Yeah.
year round
Yeah,
activity.
it's definitely a time commitment.
I hope to see you in Spider-Man, Batman,
Oh
Hawaii
yeah.
Five-O, all that.
Hmm.
I'm
I can't wait
excited
to see
because
it.
I think this is your first podcast, right, Claire?
It is.
So we
Yeah.
going old school. We gonna be
We,
OGs, Steve.
yeah, they're gonna go back. Somebody's gonna go back and look at this podcast when they're
Oh,
right.
oh
No, but they're
no.
gonna go back and they're gonna be like, "Oh my god,
Hey,
it's our first
Oh my
podcast."
God, she was on the podcast. Ah.
I'm gonna be excited, especially like when I see somebody succeeding in life. That's just awesome to see. Like that's what I want to see with people. I want to just see the joy in people and what my hoodie says, a
Yeah,
smile.
smile.
So
Wow.
yeah, that's lit.
Tell us about. So I started to ask. Tell us about your theater. Like, give us some good stuff. Like what's happened.
Uh, I don't know. I am doing a show this week at my outside theater company that I do when I'm not in school.
What show?
And something rotten. It's like a Renaissance kind of show. I don't know. It's like I don't know how to explain it. It's really hard to explain.
And you're doing it this week.
Hmm.
When's the performance?
Tomorrow, 2 shows
Tomorrow.
tomorrow night.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
And what role are you?
I'm Portia. Her name's Portia, and she loves singing and acting and theater and poetry.
And
Do you make
what?
music?
No, I've tried. I'm not that good at it.
Got you. I'm trying to. Me and my friends are messing around on a app called BandLab and
Mhm.
just trying to make our own songs.
Yeah.
It took me about an hour just to make lyrics and all. I thought I
Yeah.
did good. And then my friend said, "Don't try again." And I was just like, all right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it is what it is. You try, then you learn from your mistakes, I guess you could say.
Hmm. Definitely.
And Portia, what role is Portia in the play?
She's like the Reverend's daughter. So her dad's very like
Is it a big role? Is it?
kind of, yeah. I would consider it a lead, which is cool. So
So
yeah,
wow. Okay. Is that
yeah.
your first lead in a play?
No, no, it's not.
I feel like you're holding out.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what
I'm
other
doing.
leads have you had?
I just did Bye Bye Birdie for my last middle school musical, and I was Kim McAfee in that, so that's one of the female leads. Um, and then my first lead I ever got was in Wizard of Oz, and I played Dorothy, so that was in my 6th grade year, so that was like a really, really big deal for a 6th grader. So yeah,
I
that
did,
was,
Wait,
that
that
was,
was in your 6th grade year, and you were with 7th and 8th graders as well.
yeah.
Wow.
And Springfield isn't that big,
Is
but
that where you go to school?
and
Springfield, Montgomery County.
yeah,
I did an act at, what was it, middle school, I think I did it. Dr. Seuss act.
Susical,
Yeah.
Musical, the
Yeah,
yeah,
musical.
Susical the
that,
musical.
yeah, I didn't like it. You know, it was,
Yeah, that's not my
especially,
favorite.
it's fun when you're at, practice, but then when it comes to the show, I gotta lock in, but I'm not locked
Yeah,
in, and I'm nervous and all that.
yeah.
But I can't. I don't know how you do it. You won't see me on stage for a while.
So this play that you're doing now, you had to learn everything in 1 week.
Yes,
Oh
yeah.
my
So
goodness.
we're there for like 7 hours, and then you go home, and they're like, you have to memorize this page through this page. And I think my first night it was like page 0 through 94, and I was like, what?
Oh my
I
gosh.
and this was like my first big role at this certain theater company, so I was like, what? But I like really locked in, and I was like, yep, I'm gonna go do it. So now I'm off book completely, which is cool. Yeah,
Off book
I
means
don't even
you've
like reading.
memorized.
I've
Is that
memorized the songs, I've memorized the lines, like, yeah, off
and
book.
you never knew any of it prior to Monday?
I got the script and I got like the tracks for it, but I didn't know any of the lines. The auditions were on Monday, like literally on the first day of camp. So I kind of, and then you got your role at like the end of the day. So yeah,
So you're legit.
yeah, I guess.
You won't
Does
see
it
me doing
feel
that.
like second nature to you? Like, do you learn things like that easier than most?
Um, this was definitely challenging because I hadn't memorized any lines since Birdie. So that was like 4 or 5 months ago. It was like the weekend of the Miracle Ball too. With the yeah. But it's
Wow.
kind of second nature now. It took
And then,
some time, but I got there.
so just to interject, today is a good day. The ball is called the Miracle Ball.
The Miracle Ball, yeah.
And is that named after Claire, or who's the miracle in the Miracle Ball?
All the NICU babies that Today's a Good Day supports.
Oh wow, that's beautiful.
We're all miracles.
You are.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You really are.
We're all miracle babies.
And
I like that.
you were born at 1 pound 2 ounces, lost your sister unfortunately. Have you had complications, like health complications since then? You're now 15.
Not really. Sometimes like balance, I would say. I like kind of lose my balance or like I lose my grip. But that's pretty much it. Like it's not for other people, like some other kids who I like know have like really challenging lives after like lasting issues that they will not be able to like overcome. But for me, I kind of like lucked out and I was good. And it's just like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's lucked out, right? You said everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
And
I was
part of
told,
that
yeah.
I was told when I was in the hospital, I would never walk again or be able to move again.
Mm-hmm.
And within a year, I actually shocked my doctors and therapists of how much movement I made back. Not even in a year, in a couple months. Like my hands started moving more, um, and they told me I wouldn't be able to do any of this. I would literally only have neck motion, and I'm over here. You know what I'm saying? So that shows
Yeah.
that God is real, and you always
Mm-hmm.
have people around you, and like you said,
100%.
miracle, a
Yep.
miracle. So I
Yeah,
agree with you. Like,
people
I just
around
find
you,
that
your
insane.
nurses, your therapists, and but also Mary and William and Stephen.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. That's
So,
awesome.
do you have like a favorite actress, favorite singer, favorite song?
Ugh. I love Julie Andrews. Like
Oh
love
my,
Julie
you're
Andrews.
soul.
Yeah. Yeah, love Julie Andrews and Hathaway. Yeah, all that.
Julie Andrews, Sound of Music. Did you grow
Sound of
up with
Music.
your parents show you Sound of Music at a very young age?
I like grew up on Sound of Music. I would like watch it a lot. I would like get up from naps and start singing it when I was like a toddler. So yeah, I like grew up around singing and Broadway, and it just took some time before I got there. But yeah,
I feel
I'm
like
gonna
this
agree.
parent would have a video clip of you as a toddler singing Sound of Music.
I think they do. It might take some searching, but it's definitely somewhere.
That's
I'm
awesome.
gonna agree. Like I know them. Sorry to not be in the game like you two, but I don't know. That's my cup of tea. I don't know who those artists, actors, whatever they are. I apologize, but I'm gonna say yes today.
That's okay. That's okay.
That's
They're
okay.
before both of our times. Even an old person like me, it's before my time. The Sound of Music.
Yeah, that's an old school movie. Yeah.
So, so what's the good? You talked about today is a good day. You talked about winning these roles. Are they the three? So I counted three that you just mentioned. Three leads that you've gotten. Were there others?
Yeah, but those were just like musicals. I've gotten another lead in my fall show. It was like a it was called
Excuse me.
Wax Museum, and I was like one of the students who went to the Wax Museum, and then they all like characters came to life, and it was. But yeah,
Oh, that sounds sick.
yeah, it was a fun show to do for
So
definitely.
you actually went to the wax museum?
No,
Well,
Oh,
they,
kind of.
a
I know they
I
fake
got like
wax museum.
a fake.
Beyonce. You got Nicki Minaj.
Oh yeah,
You got Drake.
What
You got all them.
was it? A horror, a comedy, a
it was a
drama?
it was definitely a comedy. There were some like really like stupid funny characters, um, and all that stuff. But
So they would come to life. Whoever
yeah,
was playing those wax characters would
hmm
come to life, and
it was
uh,
like if someone took the bracelet from like Cleopatra or something, all of them like came to life, and I was like, whoa.
that's
Wow.
great. Well, that's you. So Jaden asked you what you wanted to be when you grow up. Is that you want to be an actress?
An actress.
I
And
hope
my
the same.
backup plan is like helping others with like social work and stuff. But
All I
dream.
gotta say is, don't forget about me.
Oh
I'm a
no, I
homie.
won't. I
Don't
won't.
forget about
I
me,
won't
cuz.
forget about either of you.
Alright, it's good. It's good.
That's
But
great.
yeah,
So anything like any message that you want to share? Like obviously you've been through a ton, losing your sister,
Hmm.
uh, who was your twin, and you had that connectivity, even if not in this world, but in the womb
Hmm.
for however many months. You said 23 weeks, right?
Hmm.
Um, and then losing your brother, who you were able to hold and sing "Happy Birthday" to, which is a
Yeah.
beautiful, sad but beautiful story. What's the message in all of it? How do you feel like it has shaped Claire Sharkey?
I always have hope in situations and say like if I don't get like a role or the role that I want, I'm like my time's gonna come and everything happens for a reason. So definitely like, having hope in situations and finding that hope, but also like everything happens for a reason, and that's like a motto I kind of live by. That everything happens for a reason.
100%.
Mhm.
I agree with you because one of my goals was to start being an entrepreneur or podcast, and I thought about that maybe ninth grade, and I just never gave the patience and time into doing what I needed to do to get to this point.
Mhm.
Then, my situation happened, and I ended up just, I ended up, I ended up starting on a radio show. So I
Oh,
got to talk on the radio, my story. So then, that's where I was like, this seems fun, but nervous,
mhm.
but fun.
Yeah.
So I asked Steve if there was any way that could help us out or help me out. And as you can tell, we are both
Here
podcasters.
you are.
Yeah, right? And I'm getting ready to start my own soon, but
That's
I'm in the
cool.
phase of that. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's great. Well, and listen, Jaden, my goal is to, be the co-host for a little bit and then hand this over to you and let you just run with it.
100%. I just you know what I got to learn now? Emails. I don't know how to do the emails. I feel like
Emails are probably,
that's a
I
typical
don't
old
know,
head thing.
learn
It's okay.
email.
I don't know how to do emails either. I'm
I
like,
feel like it's
how do I
typical
write
old
this?
head thing.
It's such
It's an old head thing.
it is. And honestly, I don't know. It may be obsolete at some point.
Yeah, I like the text messages, the Instagram, the TikTok, all that. I mean, I don't even do all that, but like,
Me neither.
that's my easy route. I'm gonna be honest. I
Yeah.
can't do the emails. It takes me time. Even emailing. So I went to the Phillies game, and even emailing the lady Shannon. Oh my gosh, I literally, I went to my best friend Chat GBT, wrote up a thing to get on the email,
Real.
and that was it. That's how you do it. I mean, it's simple. I did my
Mhm.
resume on Chat GBT. I did all that. That's my best
Great.
friend.
Yes. Chat GPT is a lot of people's best friend.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, this is great. Anything else you'd like to share? You're both inspirations, and I feel like both of you need to share your story. And Claire, I'll say it again. Being 14 years old, you do not seem 14. You just
Nah, I ain't gonna
exude.
lie. I thought she was my age or at least like 21.
Oh my gosh.
You're
No.
smart,
Not
but your
yet.
mindset.
Yeah, I just feel like you exude this energy and this positivity and confidence, as you alluded to,
Yeah.
that has to come with acting. I'm sure, all that you do with acting and learning on the fly gets you prepared for other things in life. And
Yeah.
I feel like you seem mature beyond your years, probably a lot
Oh
because
yeah.
of acting, but a lot because of what you've gone through and what you've
Yeah.
experienced in your
I
life.
definitely think
Yeah.
it's experiences.
Your age for you to be having that mindset is incredible. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Especially nowadays, it's hard for a lot of these. I ain't even gonna say a lot because I am also a teen, but like I don't remember this type of teenage type vibe and witnessed it. So for you to have that mindset is pretty good. You keep it that way forever
Okay.
and ever.
Got it.
Sounds like
Don't throw off.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta stay
yeah.
on the right path.
I have one other question, just more personal.
Mhm.
Have you ever done improv? Like, that always fascinates me how good
Ooh,
some actors are at improv.
yeah. That's my one thing I'm like trying to work on. I can think on the fly in certain situations. Like if I'm like trying to like I don't know, roast my family and be like, huh, haha. I can come up with that stuff, but like if it's other things, no. But I think that's one thing like what I do with acting classes, like we do a lot of improv, and so that's like what I'm trying to work on. So that's also one of my goals, to get better at improv, because I need to get better at improv.
Yeah, and these kind of things are like improv, right? There was no script.
Yeah. No.
Well, I thought you
I think
were
I'm natural.
amazing. Your story's phenomenal. Jaden, any last words for Claire? Any questions?
Keep up the good work. Never give up. Stay strong and live life. Chase your
I
dreams. Simple as
plan to
that.
do that. Yep.
That's what you gotta do.
What's
Don't let anybody ruin your life.
and what share with us the Today is a Good Day? What's the website? Is it todayisagooddday.org?
I think it's today'sagooddday.org.
We can Google it.
Not
Right?
You're gonna have
100%.
to text me that one, Steve.
We can ask your best friend, Jaden, right? People can.
ChatGPT.
Chat GPT.
I'm sure that
Maybe.
everybody can find.
Pretty sure it's today'sagooddday.org.
That's awesome.
Today's a good day.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being our guest.
Yes,
And,
thank you for having me. This was really, really fun.
Good luck
Yeah,
tomorrow. I can't
hopefully
wait to
we'll see
hear.
you.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right. We'll see you, Claire. See you, Jaden.
See ya.
Until next time.
Bye.
Have a good one.